chocolate milk to my cereal. I don't often have cereal on a day-to-day basis anymore. I'm not usually hungry first thing in the morning, so I usually have like a banana instead, just to kind of keep me going. But I woke up this morning feeling very hungry, and I need to leave to go to the dentist in about 20 minutes. I've been having really bad bouts of insomnia. Today I'm gonna bring you guys along with me and show you guys what I'm eating in a day. This is gluten-free honey flakes with chocolate oat milk. I'll catch up with you guys later on when I next snack or in general eat something. Time for a snack, I think. I usually use this time to have a little morning snack. Obviously, a lot of the mornings I tend to have bananas for breakfast. I haven't had a banana yet today, but I'm not feeling like having a banana right now. What I've been learning to do recently is have some dip. This is some terra masalata, which is like fish stuff. I'm going to break off one of these and have this as a little bit of a snack. I don't know what it is about having celery right now, but I have been obsessed with it. So I'm gonna cut off, let's have two of them. Two of the stalks, whatever you want to call them. Firstly, I am going to wash these up though, because these need to be cleaned a little bit. And I'm quickly just going to cut them as well, like in half, so they're not as big. Maybe not half, but maybe in the thirds ish. Yeah, that's more manageable. Time for some lunch. I am feeling a little bit lazy. Can't bother to do something big for lunch. So I think I'm gonna have the remaining egg and some bacon. And just keep it simple like that. Egg, bacon. My lunches are always a little bit sporadic. I like something quick and easy, and I can be oftentimes quite lazy. And last of my olive oil. Yeah, I've got a shorter lunch today because I did start work late today as I had a dentist. So I started at 9:30 instead of 9. So instead of working until 6, I decided to take out my lunch. So I'm just having half an hour at lunch instead. Sometimes I will have a salad. Oftentimes I have leftovers. And sometimes I'll just have bacon and eggs and avocado if I have any. I don't have any avocado right now, so we're not having avocado. But that is also something that I will typically have at lunchtime. So I'm cooking the bacon first, and then I'll do the egg after, because I don't like the egg running into the bacon. I would also typically have bread with this, but my diet means I can't really have bread anymore. It gives me really bad tummy aches, and I'm intolerant to a lot of stuff that's in bread. So the way I work it out is I tend to try and have like a salad with it, or avocado. We're going towards the end of the week as I film this, and so typically I do my food shopping on Sundays. Last Sunday I did not buy any of the stuff that I should have bought, so
in an amazing amount of speed, completely left, not knowing.
This actually looks really miserable. Salt and pepper it. Tomato ketchup it. Oh, that is squirty. Squirty, squirty. Bon appetit. Yeah, it's really depressing now that I can't have bread. Can't really have much to go with my lunches, but I used to live on having like peanut butter on toast or Biscoff on toast or Marmite on toast. Like toast was my number one thing I'd have at lunches because it's so versatile, but depressing. If you guys have like any ideas on like some fast and easy and quick lunches, let me know. I'm not much of a meal prepper, so something that I can cook and demolish within like 15 minutes, that'd be great. It's a little bit later on now. It's about 3 o'clock, so it's been an hour and a half or so, and I am gonna make myself a cup of tea. I actually usually have a cup of tea pretty much as soon as my lunch hour ended, but I kind of forgot today, so this is out of pocket for me. But I'm gonna have a cup of tea. What mug shall I use today? Do I want to have a big one or do I want to have a small one? Let's go for my Starbucks one. We're gonna have this. This is just English breakfast tea. I do have Earl Grey tea. I just prefer this tea. So the milk that I use for my tea has been oat milk, like completely, since I started this diet. I've not bought a normal cow milk since probably January, February time, whenever I started this diet. I think it was like February, I believe it was February, around that time. And I have just been living off oat milk, and I don't see myself changing. I do miss the taste still of normal milk. There's nothing that beats it. But I think I want to say when I went to Amsterdam, I think there was one point where I had normal milk and it just tasted weird, but good, because I got so used to drinking the oat milk. Luckily enough, most places do provide oat milk. If oat milk is not available, then I'll usually have soy milk. I'm not a fan of coconut milk or almond milk. I also can't have almond milk because nuts. It's not that I'm allergic to nuts. Nothing that I am eating or was eating I'm allergic to. I'm just intolerant to, so it's not like it's going to kill me. It just gives me bad tummy aches and like IBS. You saw this morning I used chocolate oat milk for my cereal. It's probably a little bit weird, but I do like the taste of it. It tastes good with cereal. I do miss having granola and yogurt, but I've not found like a dairy-free yogurt that tastes nice. I'm not a fan of Greek yogurt. I think that's dairy-free, but I'm not a fan of that. So I have just been having the gluten-free cereal. I'm meant to be intolerant to maize. I haven't been reacting too badly with having maize, so that's why I'm allowing myself to have the gluten-free cereal. Maize grits, yeah, so this is made with with the stuff that I shouldn't be eating, but it was quite low down on my intolerance list, so I think I've like kind of skimmed past that. However, I know that gluten-free pasta is made with maize, and I react badly to that, so I haven't been having gluten-free pasta. I also have been wary about couscous, which I do have here, but I have to have it in moderation because again, this is with maize. The only thing that I seem to be okay with at the moment is cereal, but then I don't always have cereal. Sometimes I'll have overnight oats, so I don't necessarily have the cereal every single day, so I guess that's also not been too bad. And a lot of places now do offer alternatives. Also, I have got quite used to bringing with me like oat milk sachets, just in case. Always a little bit hit or miss about this in like hotels. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. When we were in Amsterdam, they did not have any like alternatives, they just had normal milk. So I did, when I was in Amsterdam, take like a whole handful of these sachets take with us so that I could drink milk there, drink my tea in the hotel room even. So yeah, there's been a lot of learning curves to get around this, but I feel like I've kind of got to a point where I am used to cutting out the things that I used to eat. Like, I don't have as much chocolate anymore because that's got like milk in it. I have like cut down the amount of crisps I have, like the bad snacks. I kind of have pretty much like eliminated them from my diet because they're all the foods that I can't be having. So yeah, it's been quite nice to be honest, to kind of like cut out all the bad stuff and bring in the good stuff. I've been having a lot more vegetables. I've been playing around with a lot of different meals and just tea. Anyway, I hate this. Like, I feel like I have put my milk in when it was too hot and now it's kind of like separated. Love that. That's kind of like my bad, but anyway, let's go have my cup of tea and I'll catch you later on. I'm probably going to take a banana in with me for a snack because I didn't have it this morning, and I'll catch up with you guys later on, probably when I'm making myself some dinner. Alright, now let's make myself some dinner. So I plan to have, do I have leftovers or do I have the fish? So I've either got chicken or I have got skinless and boneless basa fillets. I don't know whether I trust this or not. Used by the 6th of June. Where's the date today? The 6th of June. I'm gonna risk it and have this tomorrow. I think I'm gonna eat this up because this has already been in the fridge for like a week. So I kind of need to use this one a little bit first. I'm gonna have this with some rice. I'm gonna make myself a salad as well. And yes, I did say rice. This rice. This is cauliflower rice, which is something I'm trying to see if I can have that instead of normal rice. This has 2 servings, so I can have half of it today and then the other half tomorrow with that fish. And then I think there's 2 slices of that fish, so then the other slice of the fish I'll have with the pasta probably on Saturday because today's Thursday. fish tomorrow, Friday, and then the fish on Saturday with pasta. I think that's how I'll play it. I'll cook both the fish tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm also going to use this pan because it says to either microwave or gently heat in a non-stick pan. I'm gonna heat it in this pan that I used earlier. And I'm going to warm this up. I don't know how long it's going to take me to fry this. I don't want this to get too hot. I'm going to firstly sort out my salad. Warm up, but I think I might like it a little bit crispy, so I'm gonna see how this goes. If you're wondering what this chicken is, it was chicken fillets, and then I chopped them up a little bit smaller, like chicken breast. And then I added honey, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, asparagus, spring onion, and then some herbs. So I think I added rosemary and thyme, salt and pepper. I like to add this on top of my salads. Actually, I have a different idea. Mayonnaise. I'm using the plant-based mayo because I'm not supposed to be eating eggs. Or I know I did earlier. That was actually my last egg. About a month ago I had a family gathering and I was requested to bring a pudding. So I made a key lime pie, and you need to have eggs for that. And so I've been slowly eating them, like one a week. And now we're here. But anyway, so I recently found this mayonnaise, which I didn't even know existed. Which, I mean, it makes sense that it does exist. And it does the trick. To me, I feel like it doesn't taste that different. I feel like they've done it quite well. Here we go. Here is what my dinner is for today. Cauliflower rice, chicken fillet, and a salad. Which is what we do. Alright, let's eat. What is Mills doing? Mil, what are you doing? Do She doesn't usually go on that table. I must admit, that is unusual for her. Right, here we go. Let's have my dinner. I'm actually really excited about this. This salad looks delicious. I may get some salt and pepper, but I'll see how it tastes first. I always do like a taste test first and then decide whether I want to have salt and pepper added onto it afterwards. Pretty simple and quick, especially as it was like half leftovers. But I am definitely in like a salad era. One thing that I've definitely improved on a lot since my diet change has been picking up salads and a lot more vegetables. Like I consistently have vegetables in my fridge now, which was something that I didn't always have, not gonna lie. And I have been kind of trying different foods a lot more as well, not sticking to the same old recipes. I went through a stage of just constantly having like bologneses every single week, and I think that's how I've managed to get my stomach hating that pasta so much, because that's all I would have. And I'd have pasta pretty much every single night, whereas now I kind of interchange it. I do love having quinoa, but I couldn't find any recently, which is really annoying because I would have had quinoa this week. But my supermarket didn't have any in stock, or I couldn't find like any plain basic quinoa, which was a little bit annoying. Trying to make sure I cook all of my meals as well. I'm a month behind watching videos, so I'm going to catch up on some now. There's some running channel podcasts I want to catch up on, and hours later, I am going to have some pudding. I don't often have pudding. I tried to say it's a couple of hours later. I mean, it is a couple of hours later. This is not necessarily a pudding, it's more like a snack. I don't really have puddings, but I want to have some straws. So I'm gonna have some straws. If you can't have dairy, what do you put on your strawberries? Because it's like strawberries and cream is the way to go, but what is the alternative? Can you get like lactose dairy-free cream? Don't actually know the answer to that. I mean, I guess my snacks used to be nuts, but they are quite high on my intolerant thing unless they're pecan nuts. Pecan nuts seem to be the only good nuts I can have. So strawberries it is. How many of these I'm gonna have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 10. I'm gonna go enjoy this. I'm just now catching up on, what am I catching up on? Cara and Nate. Alright, I've had like really bad insomnia the past few weeks, so it is only 11:15, but the last 2 weeks, I think every single night I've gone to bed or fallen asleep around 4 in the morning. I'm gonna try and go to bed a little earlier, but I am gonna make myself a cup of tea first before I go to bed, because I feel like it's a weird day if I don't have a cup of tea as the last thing I have. So, cup of tea first. Again, normal tea. The other teas I do have are Earl Grey or mint tea. I also have Melbourne breakfast tea, but I don't like the taste of it, so it's just sat there. I don't know why my sleep is so messed up, but it really has been quite infuriating. So I'm gonna try and go to bed earlier. Not even the Balance app has been helping me, which is usually what I use. I mean, it helps eventually, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not anxious at the moment. I'm not waiting for anything. I am not nervous about anything. I'm not stressed. Just wide awake the entire night, which has been really unfortunate. So I'm gonna try, especially today when there's no streams happening right now, or tonight, like none of the streamers I usually watch are on right now, so I'm gonna try and go to bed early. So I think what I'm gonna do is have this tea that I'm gonna make now in bed to kind of force me to already be there. I mean, I will have to get back up again to brush my teeth, but I think just the thought process of getting changed and getting into bed and like being halfway there, I think that will help me. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make my cup of tea. I'm gonna do the same as what I did earlier, so I don't think I need to show you guys, because I'm sure you've seen it before. You've seen me make a cup of tea before millions of times. But I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It was a little bit chatty, a little bit more chatty than I was expecting it to be, but I quite like that. I have missed vlogging. I've not really vlogged much recently, so I might pick up my camera eventually. I do have a couple of challenges that I'm going to start filming quite soon, so I'm going to be a little bit booked from them, I think, to then actually vlogging. So vlogs may come later in the year whilst I focus on these challenges that I'm going to be doing. It's a little bit of a hint. Yeah, I've got like 2 challenges I'm going to start filming, and I am going to do one after the other, and I feel like I can't vlog and do this challenge at the same time. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna end it here, and see you next time. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I don't tell you guys enough to subscribe and hit the notification bell, like everything. I'm still on my way to getting 1,000 subscribers, which has taken me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but can't believe I'm doing this for 16 years, give or take, and I've still not got to the 1,000 yet. If you want to support me and want me to better my equipment, better focus on videos, hit the subs, do all the fun stuff, share me about, and yeah, alright, that's my cringe little moment done. I'll see you guys in my next one.